Wow, I can't even get to work without seeing Giuliani scandals every 20 feet. This is Giuliani and a Bloomberg scandal. They made bumps on the bridge that were deadly and injured people. And they were totally negligent, criminally negligent, they were a crime. Bloomberg and Giuliani covered it up. Well, here's one of their scams though. They used tax dollars, instead of fixing their scandal, which was deadly bumps, they spent tax money on a bump ahead sign. A bump ahead sign, followed by a bump ahead sign. You might notice a little graffiti too. Wait, look, there's a bump ahead sign. They just said, let's hang signs up. They said, let's hang signs up everywhere instead of fixing the problem. That's the Giuliani legacy. Complete incompetency, complete waste of tax dollars, money. That's why he doubled New York City's 300-year-old debt in 8 years. If you want higher taxes and higher debt, please vote for Giuliani because you deserve him. I really like this warning sign for pedestrians and bicyclists. It's good. There's been a little bit of vandalism. Giuliani said he got rid of most vandalism, and the New York Times said he did too. I mean, let's just count it up. On this one sign alone, there's what? 18 different acts of vandalism on one sign? That's how good Giuliani was on vandalism and crime. You're seeing it with your own eyes. Unless you think I made that up, Giuliani's a complete charlatan, and the New York Times and the New York Post and all the newspapers are giant liars. See any pattern yet? Well, remember, all this, look at that sign. Look at that sign. Remember, we're right next to the police station. See all the graffiti they've had to paint over? You see you probably can't see the two different shades of red, where they have to paint over all the graffiti. Oh my God, look at that. You still believe that Giuliani got rid of all graffiti? Because the New York Times and the New York Post and everyone else reported it. And people today say, I want an America like New York. I want a world like New York City where vandals do whatever they want, whenever they want. Because Giuliani cleaned this city up. And those are all people who don't live in New York City. Because your own eyes can tell you, in all 5 boroughs, the city is the ghetto. Look at this. How many signs did they hit, Rudy? So far, 100%. That's a 100% crime rate. Vandals went to hit all the signs. They hit 100% of the signs at least 10 times. That's actually a 1,000% crime rate. Just crime is rampant in New York City. Graffiti vandalism, Giuliani declared war on vandalism like he declared war on drugs. But the newspapers will never, ever tell you the truth. Their job is to protect the corporations that pay for the politicians to do their bidding. And I'm on a brand new bridge. This is the Williamsburg Bridge. They renovated this while Giuliani was mayor. You can see they did a pretty good job. Next to a police station, and they still can't stop any crime. My friend was mugged on this bridge 2 weeks ago. Look at that. My God, on this bridge alone, there may be about 900,000 acts of crime, just with the graffiti and stickers. Amazing, and that you call cleaning up New York. Right. Anarchy rules this town. Always has, always. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Vandalism, 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 vandalism. He cleaned this city up, that's what they said. Vandalism. Everywhere you look, these stickers along the wall here. Vandalism everywhere. Red girders, see? Every single girder. We're talking tens of thousands of girders. All have 2 different types of paint on them. Curious. They waste billions of tax dollars to fix all the problems that Giuliani never succeeded in fixing, and it doesn't accomplish anything because the kids just paint over them again. It's just one trip over a bridge to go to work. Actually went out to find acts of anarchy in this city. This is accidental. I'm just riding to work in Williamsburg. Look at that. And they paint over these girders again and again and again, and you can see the result. Giuliani's budget was $75 million just on graffiti. $75 million to accomplish nothing. Do you see any crime? If you see one graffiti tag, that embarrasses Giuliani. If you see 10, that's very embarrassing. Does the city look like it's been cleaned up to you? Yes, sir, you'd be hard-pressed to find graffiti. Good job. Remember, Giuliani declared war on graffiti. He would stop at nothing to defeat it. Do you think he did a pretty good job? But he said he did. He not only failed, meaning he can't be allowed into public office, but then he lied about all of it, meaning he belongs in prison. Note that they paint this bridge like every week, again and again and again, and give the graffiti kids a fresh slate to do some really crappy tagging. The asphalt is covered, the girders are covered, the fences are covered. It's a disaster. Look at this, it's like very few girders were not hit. The crime rate on this bridge is like outrageous, just the entire bridge. There's graffiti everywhere. Graffiti everywhere. We're talking tens of thousands of crimes on this one bridge alone. And New York City has hundreds of bridges. And this is a bridge next to a police station. Get ready for this. Whoa. You can see, I mean, Giuliani really did clean stuff up. When he said he tackled graffiti and won, he may have been lying, but you be the judge. Look at this. They have to keep painting over the red fences. They have to keep painting over everything again and again and again. All that money is not going to education. All that money is disappearing into paint. Maybe Giuliani runs a paint company on the side because the city is one of the most expensive ghettos on the planet Earth. You can find very few places on Earth more vandalized. Look at this. This is just a little square area. Remember, no one can verify the NYPD's crime stats. They can make them up any way they want. There is no verification process. See if you can find any graffiti in this city. I'm going right now to work with my boss who just had his laptop stolen out of his car last night.